Okay. Peace and love. Hope you're feeling well and high vibrational and uplifted. Now, I came to connect with energy and see what message energy has to give, but as soon as I've came to record, I heard the question, who am I? And then I heard, who are we? And it's like, as I've just said that, I'm hearing, who are you? Who are us? See, energy saying ascended masters. They're saying that ascended masters are present, but we're all ascended masters. We all ascended from the stars. We are all masters of our own light, of our own life. I'm getting the sense that destiny is within our own hands. So energy is letting us know that destiny is within our own hands. We control our own life, and whilst we can co-create with energy, we are the master. I have two decks with me at the moment, one being the Keepers of Light by Kyle Gray and the other being the Angel Tarot cards. Now I've pulled a couple cards from the Kyle Gray Keepers of Light deck, and what we have come out of the deck, we have Master Buddha, Serpis Bay, and the Master Buddha card wanted to come out previous in the pre-shuffle, and we have the Shekinah. So Master Buddha, his card says increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Serpis Bay says ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. And then the Shekinah, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of light. Now I'm getting a couple energies presenting, and what I'm feeling is, again, we're being brought back to when it's saying trusting our inner voice. It's not necessarily saying it is saying literally trust your inner voice. Literally, it's basically saying trust your inner emotions, trust the inner emotions that are wanting to be expressed. That's what it's saying. It's not saying listen to your inner voice as in what is your inner voice saying. It's more saying listen to yourself on an intuitive level, on a mental emotional level, and express that. Okay, they're saying like, I feel like there's more of a sense to be able to pinpoint causes of like trauma or issues for us. This is like on an individual level. There's a sense of us being able to draw peace from our problems. There's something about pinpointing the issue. But again, okay, I'm getting that the Ascended Masters are very much so present when it comes to Earth at the moment. Okay, I don't know if I want to express that message. They said, because I was saying that the Ascended Masters, when they said that they're here on Earth and the present, at the moment, I remembered a reading that I already did where they were saying that kind of, okay, galactics and Ascended Masters are kind of different energies. Okay, but either way, the galactics are saying that they have left Earth to us, to humans, for us to sort out whatever we need to do with our current experience. But the Ascended Master saying that we're here, and then they said that we've handed it over to you, and I didn't know whether they was saying like they've handed it over to us as a like collective, as a human race, but for some reason it was like a really like a big gut feeling, like handed it over to you, handed it over to me, and about me individually. And it's just like staring at me in the eye, like, just know it to be true. Trust what's coming forward. They're saying like stop thinking like, and this was more like my higher self saying it. It's like stop, not second guessing. Stop thinking that things that are that seem big or seem profound are too grand for you or too grand for me, or that I'm not important enough or that I'm not enough. And again, for you, like anything that's happening in your life, don't ever think that you're not enough. Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. It's destined for you. There's also a sense of, when it comes to those in the spiritual community, I feel a sense of unleashing. Yes, it says unleash your spirit, but I feel like more so of like surrendering, or more so, I don't know, there's just, I feel like just a added calm to our experience, the way we feel whilst we're walking the earth, and like the energy around us. Or I don't know, I just feel like we are going to be visible, our light's going to be visible, the light within people is going to be visible anyway. That's so I heard myself in my head say, and for you, for those of you that like don't, I don't know why I'm smiling, but for those of you that don't contain any light, I feel sorry for you. Okay? And it's just saying, because you're going to be in a world that already doesn't see you, but basically energy saying that those that don't have inner light or just are on their own journey are literally going to be invisible. I don't know what that means though. Are going to be invisible, but when they say that are going to be invisible, it's again, it's not that they're invisible, it's that those that embody light are seen, and something about that causes everybody else to be invisible. For energy showing me everybody else becoming the shadows of the light, of those that are embodying light. It's like they're there, but you don't necessarily acknowledge your shadow. You don't necessarily like say hi to your shadow or walk with your shadow. It's more like your shadow is walking with you, your shadow is following you, you know? Even though, you know what I'm trying to express. I'm sorry if I'm not being 100% clear, but I can only, express what energy gives. Let's pull one final card from the Keeps of Light Oracle deck. Mercy. See, there was a card that wanted to come out in the pre-shuffle, and this was actually the first card that actually came out, and I just put it back in the deck. And it's Mercy, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. This is speaking about allowing your deepest, darkest emotions to be heard, to be expressed, to be seen. But there's something about Kundalini energy with this as well. I just feel like we have not, for some reason it feels like humans in general, the human race, we have not figured out the power of human emotion. And the power of love. Okay, and it's just bringing me to, when they're talking about love, the power of love, not in terms of like loving somebody, but just in loving words, or putting, like holding a vibration of love when you're cooking food, or when you're gardening, or holding a vibration when you have your hands in somebody else's hair and you're doing their hair, or a hairdresser. They're saying like the power of love. And they're saying like love is in darkness and love is in your deepest, darkest emotions. It's like it's love why you feel negative emotions. Because you need to have the other side to be able to know the other side. That's love, because that's understanding. It wouldn't be love if you was left without an ability to understand. So the deepest, darkest emotions are for us to have a better understanding, obviously, which we already know, but energy is presenting it. And that deeper understanding is love and is connected to love. It's how can you know love if you don't know the other side of love? And I don't know why they're saying like your darkest emotions and linking that to love. I'm sorry because I feel like I'm doing too much personal questioning. Like I need to be asking these questions after I've filmed the video, when maybe I'm watching it back and then ask my guides then, instead of doing it in the videos. But let's pull one or two cards from the Angel Tarot and see what this deck is saying regarding what energy is giving. The Magician. You are ready. You have resources or the ability to manifest, and life is magical. This is really about going back to what we were saying at the beginning, that you are the master of your life. We are the masters of our lives. We are the manifestors of our lives and our destinies, and where we are heading and what road we're on and who we are attracting and who we are kind of repelling. I hope that's the right word. The energy of us being ready to open our wings, though. We're ready to fly, we're ready to soar. I just feel like, I just heard we're ready for the other side, we're ready to see the other side, we're ready to experience the other side. And we're ready for disclosure. I just feel that it's time, or like there's just something about Earth becoming more magical, more mystical, more fairy tale like, more unbelievable. I'm getting the sense of like even more doubt when it comes to spirituality, because I feel that things are going to become a lot more vivid for certain people, and when people are expressing these things, it's going to continue to be hard to believe. A lot of people don't believe in the spiritual community or the spirituality, because many people don't believe in what they cannot see, or what they cannot yet see. And because they cannot yet see it, they don't go on the journey to begin to be able to see, you know? Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Yes. It's like when there are these naysayers, when there are these doubters, it's just important for us to hold our light, and important for us to hold our integrity. Okay, and just saying, without us, there is nothing. We are nothing. Without the light workers, we are nothing, because without light workers, it's a race of asleep people. Every single awakened being is a light worker, because their light is affecting the matrix. Literally, okay, yes. Sorry, I don't know why I just got a bit excited. Yes, every single, it's like going back to the beginning of the video when they were saying like, we are ascended master, we're all ascended masters, we're all light workers. But it's like, without the light workers, there is nothing. They're saying the light workers are the human race. And it's not saying we're better, or like, if we didn't have them, that we wouldn't be nothing. We would be nothing, because it's something that makes something. It's something that makes something something. To have nothing is not. I can't explain that. I really cannot, but maybe I'll write it up on the screen. I'm really sorry about this video if it's not, you know. I think this is going to be the last card. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. You review everyone's motives. Can you see all these heads? A clashing of heads. It's like a clashing of those of the light, those of the dark. Now I'm getting, it's not a clashing of those of the light and those of the dark. It's a clashing of those of the light and those that are ready to be awakened. They're saying you forgot about, and not just me, they have too. They forgot about those in the middle ground. There are those that are asleep, those that are awake, and those that are kind of on the cusp. Okay, they're saying they are those that are just about to go on their spiritual awakening or have just had their spiritual awakening, and there's a certain kind of limbo, not limbo, but just like certain energy that you hold when you first go into your spiritual awakening. It's normally like just a whirlwind of emotions, so much that you're finding out, so much that you're uncovering, so much that you're discovering about the world, and not just light stuff, dark stuff, but also light stuff too. So it's like it's just a lot, and they're just letting me know that those that are in that space, there's the clashing. I don't know why there's a clashing between those that are about to be awakened and those that are already awakened, or those that are already light workers, but there's something about those energies not being combative. Okay, it's like it's a little bit combative, but it's towards a common goal. Can you see how all of the points are the unicorn points? What's it called? A horn. All of their horns are pointing in the same direction towards this point. So even though there may be some clashing of opinions or just people or energies in general, or just understanding or overstanding, it's like we're all working towards the greater God, basically. Okay. So we're going to leave this video here. I thank you for watching and being present with me. I send you my gratitude and my love and my peace. Well, not my peace. I want to keep my peace, but I send you peace. Peace and love. Ashe.